Hi guys, this is Cash and I'm checking in with you from Frankfurt, Germany with Ignite Thermogenic Fat Burner. This is my little secret to keeping lean and having good energy throughout my busy days while I travel. So I want you guys to be sure to check out Ignite, especially if you're trying to get yourself in shape for this summer. Oh, Ignite is gonna get you into bikini body shape. You know, I gotta show you guys a bit of what's going on. Ignite is gonna help you get the results that you want. You're gonna love this product. I certainly do. So I'll put the link down below for the website. Be sure to check them out on Instagram and use my promo code to get great discounts. Check in with you guys soon.
Welcome to Chaos Nutrition's old school training. How you guys doing? Alright, I'm doing good. Listen, as always, Chaos Nutrition sponsors this show. Okay? So, go to chaosnutrition.com and check out all the good stuff that they sell over there. Look for the Godfather of Chaos Nutrition. Look for him on Instagram. Check out his Instagram posts, his Instagram stuff. All right, they're great. You know, they're like the extension of the old 5% nutrition. Okay, you know, he was once, like I say, I tell you this all the time, so I know I sound like a broken record, but he was in with Rich. Okay, him and Rich Piana were there when it was Mutant. You know what I'm saying? He was Rich's boy, so whatever. Alright? ChaosNutrition.com. Go there. Check out their stuff. Alright. Let me try to fix this fucking camera here. Oh, by the way, right there. Look. My boy pulled the mail. We always give props to Paulie. Right there. That's me on the shirt. MuscleSport Mag shirt. Go to MuscleSport Mag. You get yourself a cool shirt. Get that one right there, though. Stop fucking around. Alright. Listen. This fucking camera. I don't know if the light's right. Hold on. You motherfucker. Alright. As Jerry Wood would say, let's make that square. Jerry Wood's my boy, so don't say a fucking bad word. Alright. Check this out. I'm going to show you. Well, let me show you this one first. What year is this, though? Hold on. This one is... Oh, my God. What year is this? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Simmer down. I'll tell you right now. Oh, not October 1960. This is kind of new. Yeah, not for you guys, but look at that. October 1960. This is Muscle Power. Now look, this was Joe Weider's magazine. Right here, look. If you look at the inside cover, there's Joe Weider. Look, that's him. Okay? This is what became, this is the magazine, alright, that became the infamous Muscle and Fitness, Muscle Builder. Became Muscle Builder after this, then Muscle and Fitness. Okay? This is it. And then Flex magazine, which, you know, it was spawned from this. Okay? Now, who the fuck is this guy on the cover? I have no idea. Look, even back then, Weider had all how to build Weider, fucking the Weider method and all that stuff, and how to build muscles and all that shit. Alright? Oh, this is Ray Schaefer. I guess that's his name, right? Mr. Universe. Now, that's Mr. Universe back then. That's what Mr. Universe looked like, right there in 1960. Okay? Some of you guys are like, oh, I could beat him right now on a show. By the way, let me just show you the back. The back of the magazine is a cartoon. Look at that. That's the back of your muscle, the famed Muscle Builder, Muscle Fitness. There it is. Look, that's the back. Also, what spawned out Flex. What is this about? The guy in the float who gets my vote is a Weider trained man. Oh shit! Ready? The guy in the float who gets my vote is the Weider trained man, and there you go, right there. He's supposed to be a hunk because he's Weider trained, and that's the Weider barbells right there. Okay. This is 1960. That's what the magazine looks. So the front is like that, and the back is a cartoon. Now, wait a minute now. Ready? See, on the inside, you had all that stuff, and dumbbells had the handles and all that shit. Okay, wait. Is the dumbbell shoe on there? Yep. Here, look. The infamous way a lot of guys used to do, where is it? Right there, the shoe. Okay, the guys used to work out with the dumbbell shoe. You used to put the weights in the shoe. Right there, see? Right there. The dumbbell bar goes in there. Let me make sure I'm pointing at the right thing. Yeah. Okay, guys would actually wear that shoe, the iron shoe, okay, that's what it was, and they would work out with that. So that's Joe Weider. And here, just in case some of you really old school guys are looking for, that's the Weider, those are the people that ran the magazine right there. Okay, back in 1960. I can't even read their names. Anyway. So that's the Weider line. Right there. Oh, shit! That's Joe Weider, guys. Look, this is Joe Weider himself, right here. Look, yes, that's Joe Weider. See? All right there. Look, Joe Weider, right there. That's him. That's the young Joe Weider, right there. That's a young Joe Weider, right there. See, he did bodybuild. Of course, he's got the shadows creating, you know, the separation in the muscle and everything. It wasn't huge, but he wasn't bad. Young Joe Weider. What a terrific biceps, tricep cuts. Here's how to get the... okay. Anyway, to show Joe Weider here. There's a lot of powerlifting in here. Oh, somebody cut a picture up. Hold on. I'm trying to shake, guys. Give me a fucking break here. I'm trying to find some interesting shit for you guys, okay? Okay, this, I remember this machine. Well, it's a thing. For the house, right? To stretch. Right there, look. Use that thing, you curl it. Step on it, you curl it. Anyway, who gives a shit, right? Alright, so listen. Let me show you some shit here, okay? Look, there you go. You see this machine right here? Look, you see what that guy's doing? That machine, it's like pulleys off the wall. Do you see what I'm talking about? Hey, right there, pulley off the wall. That's the machine I was on when I tell the story on Dave Palumbo's RX Muscle about Charlie Arms, how he came up to me. I was on that machine. Okay, it's off the wall. You see, it's the pulley off the wall. Okay, there it is. He wanted to do this exercise. He was actually doing a curl, Charlie Arms. I was actually doing the tricep. It was off the wall, and I was doing it like this. And he came over and told me, get the fuck out of here, and then he was doing it like that. It was funny. I was only like 15 years old. He was a big fucking guy back then. Is this the filming of Hercules? What is this? No. Now, hold on. I'm coming. I'm trying to get to you. See something. That's what bodybuilders look like right there. Look at that. There you go. Look at that. Okay, that's your Mr. Universe right there. More Weider principles. There's a lot of powerlifting in this. Oh shit, who is this? Is this Bill Pearl? I can't see. I think that's... No, that's not Bill Pearl. That looks like it. Guys, I'm sorry. I can't see anything. I can't see without my glasses. That looks like Bill Pearl's body, but it doesn't. It's not his face. Look. Look. okay? Let me put it back so you can see it right there. Okay? Can you see that? It looks like Bill Pro with them triceps, but it's not. It's good. I can't see what it is. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't see it. It looks like Bill Pro. Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Guys, check it out. A young Larry Scott, 1960 before. This guy went on to be Mr. Olympia, one of the greatest bodybuilders. Larry Scott, look at him here. Dude, look. That's Larry Scott. Look. Look at him. Guys, that's Larry Scott right there. Oh, shit, look at the leg. Look at him. I'm trying to get it back so you guys can see it. Larry Scott. Oh, my God. What did he fucking win here? Anything? He looked better down here. To be honest with you, right there, Larry Scott. Young, that's him in 1960. Look at him. 1960, Larry Scott. Holy shit. What did he win? Oh, Mr. California. There he is right there, winning it. Larry Scott right there. Let me see if those other guys, if I could read a fucking name. Hold on. I can't see. Something Johns. I can't see. Sorry. I know I gotta wear... Oh, fuck. Look, this page just came out. Larry fucking Scott. I met Larry Scott many times. Nice guy, bro. Wait a minute. Here we go. Hold on. I'm going through this. Okay, relax. Give me a break. Look at the old weight gain fucking ad. Look at the fucking old weight gain ad and shit like that. Gain weight. Look. And it shows you the fucking guy before and the after, you know. Take the weight gain powder. Build yourself up. See, this is how guys used to do legs, guys. Look. Look, you see that right there? That's the leg which they'd hold on to a post. And they would lift their leg up like a fucking ballerina. And then kick it straight out. And that would build like the quad and everything. See, look. Look. The leg shoe, you see it? That was a big thing back then, guys. Bro, I came right at that point. There was leg shoes when I first started. They had them in the gym. I was like, I ain't wearing this. That's stupid. You know what I mean? I could walk around with it. Own your own gym for $98. Look. Ready? Look, $98, right? Or does it say 89? No, 98. Okay, I'm dyslexic. Own your own gym. And then right here, see? This is an ad, obviously, but that don't look like no fucking gym. It's all, what is this? It's all bullshit. Anyway, alright, so let me get to another one here. I'm going to show you something good, look. I mean, basic shit, $31, you know, for a bench like that. Look, $31. Alright? Alright, anyway. That's 1960. You guys ready? You ready? You fucks, ready? Here we go. You momos. Check it out. Right here, look at this, ready? 19. Strength and Health, which was Bob Hoffman. Remember, I work for Muscle Development magazine, right? Strength and Health. Hold on. Muscle Development's brother magazine. This is Strength and Health right here. Look what year this is. Ready? Where is it? Oh, I have all my fingers. Look what year that is. 1945. And the magazine cost 15 cents. Look at this. Right there. 1945. Let me get in another light. Look. Right there. Strength and Health magazine. 1945. 15 cents. Guys, this thing is in great condition. No fucking bullshit. No rips. No nothing. Oh, here's the back. This is the Big 12 for $36. Again, you get the shoe and all that stuff. But here. Look, the Big 12. This is 1945. Okay? There you go. Can you see it? This is where your grandfather would have bought. 1945. Strength and Health. And don't ask me who that is on the cover. Oh, it's John Gremick. John Gremick. Right there, boys. John Gremick. Look at him. Look at him. No steroids. I knew John Gremick. I didn't know him. I wasn't friends with him, but I have met him and I have talked to him. I got pictures. Look, right here. John Gremick. I was always amazed at his physique. Because when I was young, he was natural. He was really thick, guys. Very, very thick. Wow, holy shit. I'm trying to find... See, this is all like, you know, it just shows you like all muscle man stuff. But like, look what they look like. 1945, that's what your top fucking bodybuilder look like. Okay? Hold on now, ready? Let's see what we got in here. Let me, hold on, okay? This is like, I mean, some of this shit looks gay to me. Like, we had, you know, and there was a lot of gay, you know. See, when that guy's with the little fucking thong on there, or whatever that shit is, but the print here is so small, I don't know how anybody give up small. Look, but this is what they used to do in the contests. Feats of strength, you see? Feats of strength. Do you understand it? Bodybuilding, when it first came out, was feats of strength, as well as, like, the physique part. The physique part was just an after part. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of these guys had no legs. Like, when you look at these guys, okay, they all had, like, no legs. Look at that. No legs. Because of that, dude, that fucking shoe ain't gonna build legs. Look at that. You know what I mean? They look like an old boxer or something like that. But, remember this 1940, wait, I gotta smell it. It smells like paper, I guess. I don't know. I have a paper smelling fetish. Okay, wait a minute now. Look at the old fucking, you know, the old muscle stuff like that. Look at, see the picture? Ah, my hand is cramping. I just had cortisone shots. My face is peeling. Look, all around here on the sides. So if it looks greasy or whatever, it's because I put lotion on it. But now, who's this guy? See, like, this is all like I know you're not impressed, okay? Because guys look so good today. But this is what natural, real natural guys look like. Okay, and this is 1945. That guy was considered jacked back then. You know what I mean? Here, wait, hold on. Here's where the springs. They first started with those springs. You know, like the springs. I had them. I like this. Look at that nice drawing. That's a nice drawing right there. Okay? See it? That's the chest expanders. Guys used to use that as part of the gym. It's when my father was already a teenager. I think he graduated high school right now. Well, this looks gay. He's naked and shit, but, you know, that's what your bodybuilding magazines look like back then. This magazine, I don't know why Steve Blackman got rid of it. You know what I mean? You know, there's a lot of cartoon shit here, like I'm telling you, how to build muscles and all that shit. But, you know, it's all this text stuff, but, you know, I mean, it's very cool. I mean, you look at 1945, before Steve Reeves, before all those guys. You know? Well, I don't know before and after. I'm just trying to find something you guys might find interesting. This guy looks jacked for 1945. I mean, this is a natural physique, but I mean, like, you know, like here. You know? 1945. Again, most of you guys watching this, your grandparents ain't you? Or probably younger than that. You know? I mean, here is an ad for it. The health shoe. Okay? And that's what you know, that's what you get. That's it. Dude, that's how guys did legs back then. They really weren't squatting and stuff. Some squatted, but I mean, like, that really came later. You know what I mean? Look, York barbell. Look at this, bro. This is the beginning of York barbell. Look at that. You guys all look at that. I'm going to hold it right there. Look at it. York barbell. Do you see it? York barbell. Look at that. It's called the York Victory. Can you see that? The York Victory set. Right there. York barbell. That's your York barbell, bro. That's the famous York barbell right there. York Barbell Company. Right here. See? God damn it. See, York Barbell Company. Hey? York Barbell. I'm just saying, man, this is like really interesting to me. See, I don't know, there's a lot of you young guys watching shit, like they're just showing me shit. These guys don't even look built. You know, but that's the, I mean, this is the thing. Back then, that's the way guys posed and looked and everything. Right there. That's the way they looked. That's the way they posed. I mean, you know, these guys were as natural can get. I mean, they didn't even have protein powders back then. Look at Bob Hoffman. I gotta try to do this without ruining this fucking magazine here. Look at Bob Hoffman. Look. Bob Hoffman right there. Look at that chest. He used to suck that shit in. He was known for that. Look at it. Bob Hoffman. Right there. Now, some of you guys say, who's Bob Hoffman? He's the one who started this magazine. He's the one who started, you know, the bodybuilding, the barbell, York barbell. He was the guy, Bob Hoffman. I mean, bodybuilding's come a long way. I mean, think about it. Think about what we have today, and that's the way that these are the magazines that guys looked at, bro. This is it. Look at this. Again, there's your John Gremick, right there. January 1945. January 1945. Look at that. Strength and Health. January 1945. In excellent condition. And yes, my girlfriend's selling these, but I don't know if she's selling these, exactly these ones right here. I don't know what that she's up to right now. Well, bro, I got even older ones than that. I think I got them in the 30s. So, we'll get to them. Simmer down. To all the box, I'm taking a little bit out. This room is a disaster. You have no idea. Where the fuck's my clipboard? Ah! Okay. Let's get started. My boy, Utopian Seeker, he just put this question down, so we're going to start with him, okay? He wants to know, hi Greg, I have a question. I'm almost 55, and I've been working out off and on since I was 10 years old. I've never taken steroids of any kind, except for hot stuff in the 90s, which made me break out. Well, hot stuff is not real. I know what you're saying, Utopia, my brother. I know what you're saying. You're trying to say, well, they said it was spiked with steroids. You know, hot stuff itself was not steroids. Whether it did contain steroids or not, I know. I used to hear the stuff that's got methyl test in it, you know, and then that's why the second batch, everybody grew and got big from the first batch, and then after that, they didn't grow. So, anyway, so now he's saying, you know, that's the only thing he's done, basically, you know, was hot stuff. And I don't consider that taking steroids because we don't know. He's never been overly jacked, and that's fine. I have yet to get my test level checked, but don't feel like it's low for my age. If I were to get TRT, would it affect my natural ability to produce test and hinder my longevity in any way? As always, thank you. Okay, I read like a 10-year-old. I know that out loud anyway. I can read really well, not out loud. Second of all, I can't see, and it's too small, but I did get that. All right, so Utopia, my brother, Utopian Seeker. You're asking me if you got TRT at your age. I think it's a good thing. And I do think that if you're going to start with TRT, you should be on it for life. What's the difference? It's like taking a vitamin. You know what I'm saying? If you get your own injection, I mean, you know, it's a pain in the ass to go to a doctor. And I don't believe in the creams. I've personally tried the creams, and they gave me ugats. I have friends who never took steroids in their life, and they took the creams, and they got ugats. Because some people could say to me, well, I took the cream, and I got something for it. God bless you. But a lot of my friends who never took steroids took the cream and didn't get anything from it. And we're talking about the legit cream from CVS Pharmacy, all right? It's from a doctor. Because some doctors want to give you a cream or a patch or something, you know what I mean? You know, there's no pill. You're not going to take no pill. Plus, you don't want that. It'll kill your liver. All right? We want to stay away from pills. And injections, some people are afraid to do it themselves, so they go to the doctor every other week or 2 weeks or 1 week or whatever. Excuse me. I got no sleep. Sorry. So I do think that TRT is a good thing, and I do think that it can help you, and it will make a difference if you start going on, especially at 55 years old. And even though you've never taken anything, your test, you see, it's hard to say what your test levels. We don't know what your test levels are. You should get them checked. But I have a friend who's got them who doesn't really need to take testosterone because his test levels are almost 700. And naturally, he's never taken testosterone, and he's 61. Going to be 62 in July. So, and you know, he's nice. Is he super built? No, but he's in shape. You know, and he works out, and that's pretty fucking good test level, bro. So, I mean, you know, when your test starts dipping down, see, the problem is from like 200 to like 1200, it's this gauge. You know what I mean? Some go as low as 150. So if you're within that gauge, if you're within that range, let's say, okay, even if you're 200, a doctor might say, well, your test levels are, that's natural, because, you know, you could be up to 1100 or 1200 or whatever the fuck. I don't know what the hell it is. But I know it's as low as like 200 to 150. So if you're within those levels, you're considered normal. So some doctors ain't going to give you a TRT. Not at that level. Do you understand? So that range is a little, a little crazy. You follow what I'm saying? Well, I don't, I've been diagnosed. I remember at one point, I was like 125, but there was a time I was, I think, 210 or something like that, and the doctor's like, well, you're normal. Like, for you, that's normal, doc, but not for me. You're such at a low end. I think, for me, I like to be around in the 800s, 900s, you know what I mean? 1,000. So, it depends on you, the person, for that. Now, I do think you should go on TRT. I do think that, obviously injection is the only way to go. Don't go with a cream, like I said. But the other thing that you're asking me is basically, is that going to shut down your natural test? Yeah, it probably will. I mean, you could take, you could take ball boosters like HCG and Clomid and stuff like that throughout the cycle, throughout your time to help keep your own test going a little bit here, push it a little bit. But, yeah, I mean, when you're taking it, exogenous, outside the body fucking testosterone, you're taking testosterone, synthetic testosterone as opposed to endogenous, which is the fucking, your body makes your own testosterone. It's a different story, okay? But that's not a big thing, because to me, what's the big deal of, once or twice a week, or twice a month, I was going to say, more than once a month. Yeah, I should, twice to every, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I'm fucking on my words here. You could either go every week or every other week, which would be twice a month or 4 times a month. What's the big deal? It just takes literally a minute and a half to fucking get a nice clean syringe, stick it in your bottle, pull out a CC, stick it in your ass or wherever you want to put it, and then push like this, and you're done. It's that fast. Okay? And for me, it's a quality of life issue. I want more testosterone. I want to feel good. Now, I don't want to overdo the test. There are guys that take, 1,000 milligrams and shit like that, and they're in their 50s, and, I don't want to go that high, because I don't want to fucking, put a strain on the heart and shit, and it does do all other things, liver and kidneys, you can put a strain on them. And remember, right now, at our age, when you're 50, you're 55, you want you want your organs to run good. That's the main thing. Everybody else wants to get big, so they're taking, supplements that help them grow jacked muscles. Now, when you get older, even those big jack guys you see, they're walking around like Big Ramy. Those guys, they're not going to be fucking jacked forever. And there's going to come a time when they go off. And they're going to have to switch their mindset from being big and jacked, okay, to being fit and in shape and keep your organs well. So right now, that's my focus. All the supplements I take, I've told you guys this before, are geared towards keeping my organs clean and running right. A lot of stuff for the liver, kidneys, and heart. That's what you want to worry about, those 3 things, okay? So, it can shut down your natural ability, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And if you don't abuse it, you probably can bounce back. Even though you're older, just take a little Clomid and HCG, you bounce right back. But I still think it's a healthy thing to have testosterone. I try to recreate an environment like I was when I was 21 years old. Okay, because that's why, I don't mean to be fucked up. I've told you this before in videos, guys. But if you Google it, a man should come at least 21, 22 times in a month and 30 days. Which means you need to fucking keep your balls active. The reason why we're on this earth is to, is to procreate, and multiply, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So when your body when your body believes that it's no longer, here to make babies and all that other shit, it starts aging at a rapid rate. You know what I'm saying? I am fucking closer to 70 than I am to 50. Okay? But I don't look it. And I don't feel it. And I feel fine. Because I take the right amount of testosterone to replace what I would have on a higher end. And like I'm 21 years old again. That's my thing. And I keep my organs working fine. That's the thing. I'm not trying to get huge. I'm still big. built and everything, you know, jacked and, you know, not super jacked or anything. But I don't want that. That's not what I care about. Gabish. You want to live a long life, you worry about your organs. You start worrying about stuff that helps you. Helps your liver, your kidneys, your heart. You know, and you try to ejaculate, whether you got to jerk off or bang your old lady or whatever it is. But you want to ejaculate. I try to do it every day. I'm lucky I got a young girlfriend. You know, I make jokes and everything like that, but we have sex pretty much every fucking day. You know what I mean? Whether it's a BJ or whatever she wants to do, you know what I mean? It's you know, we do stuff every day because my sex drive is through the ceiling and so's hers, you know? So there you go. And the only reason why it is because I work on it. Your sex drive, you got to work on it. It's use it or lose it. Okay? Use it or lose it. There you go. So hope that helps you, Utopia. See, I would definitely consider, I would go get my test levels checked first. If they're around 6, 7, 800, you don't fucking need anything. But I would keep an eye on it, because the minute it starts to drop, then I would take something. But, you know, worry about your organs. That's what you got to worry about. You want to live a long life? That's what you got to worry about. All right, next. Thomas Mann wants to know, do SARMs affect your natural testosterone levels? I think we talked about this. I don't know. But, yes, they do. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I don't care. I don't care if you read these guys or watch some YouTube videos where, you know, these internet fucking momos are standing there telling you, you know, listen, I trend this and fucking SARMs that and fucking this peptide and that. I don't give a shit what they talk about. SARMs, I've taken SARMs. I liked it. Excuse me, I took that Rad 140 shit, and I told you, I like the Ligandrol. But it's still, I got good effects from it, steroid-like effects. I didn't take the MK677. I had a ton of that. Just gave it away, because it stimulates your eating, and I don't like anything that fucks around with growth hormone, because growth hormone is a different animal, and Dave Palumbo will tell you all the time. My own doctor told me, who's an expert, my cancer doctor, okay? If you fuck around with growth hormone and you have cancer in you, you're gonna fucking throw kerosene on a fire. Not steroids. Steroids are anti-wasting. Growth hormone's a different story. It can actually feed a cancer cell. So I'm not going to say and take no MK677. Plus, it stimulates appetite, and I'm hungry after I eat, okay? That's the last thing I need. You know, Jay Cutler has to force feed himself. So somebody like him, you know, and I've been out to eat with him and everything. Somebody like him, he could, you know, benefit from something that stimulates appetite, not me. But they do affect your testosterone, okay? They absolutely, they positively do. You know, I know, look, I know that you're going to see guys that tell you it's not true, but it is true. They do everything. They can shut your balls down, you know, inadvertently. Anything that fucks with your own testosterone levels that can throw your hormones off can possibly fucking cause bitch tits. I know that they're going to, again, I've taken this stuff. I'm telling you from my experience, I liked it. I'm not saying I didn't like it. I'm not saying you're not going to get growth from it. But it does affect the body. It is hard on the heart, the liver, especially the liver. Okay? Anything you take, aspirin could affect your liver. Anything you take affects the liver, especially orally. Do you understand what I'm saying? It affects the liver. Capiche? You got me? So if you're going to fuck with SARMs, don't think that, well, they're not steroid-like, you know, selective androgen modulator, you know, but I get it. I get it. But a lot of things can throw off, just like massive amounts of soy with lavender and this and that can actually throw off your testosterone levels. So don't think that no fucking SARM can't, okay? Do your due diligence. If you want to do SARMs, that's fine, but I still recommend doing, you know, PCT protocol after that. I still recommend doing that shit. All right, I still recommend also taking liver care stuff. You know, Liv 52, Tutka. Okay, you know, I take NAC, all that shit, Tutka, quercetin, all those things. All right, you got to do that. Your liver care stuff, you got to take it. So There you go. I hope that helps you guys. Don't just think that because SARMs, well, they're not like steroids, they have other properties. I mean, bull fucking shit. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. You got guys who won't eat soy or soy products because it could throw their hormones off. Increase estrogen. Fuck with your testosterone. What makes you think that you're going to take a fucking SARM that's supposed to have testosterone-like effects and hits the modulator, androgen, selective androgen monitor? Or what makes you think that that can't fucking throw off your hormones? You're not that fucking stupid, are you? I'm not saying that they're bad, but they do have a lot of the same side effects steroids do. They affect liver. Everything affects liver. Picking your nose and fucking eat it can affect your fucking liver, okay? So do the right thing. What's so bad about that? What's so hard about doing the right thing with your liver? PCT is still fucking, you're gonna fuck with your testosterone levels. So for fucking goddamn soy sauce is gonna fuck with your levels, okay? So can fucking some SARM. Stop fucking around. Next question. Now, I believe that this Mike Palmer asked me this. I think, and my girlfriend's the one who picked these questions. So I think she said that this one I might have answered before. So I think it's an older question, but anyway. By the way, I love actress Teresa Palmer. It's one of my favorite girls. So you can look her up. I love that fucking girl. Anyway, so he says I read where Mike Mentzer took in 60 grams of protein a day. Is that true? I also read that Arnold only took 150 grams back in the day. Yeah, it's true. That's true. I knew Mike Mentzer. I knew Ray Mentzer even better, but I knew Mike very well. Mike Mentzer was in my gym here where I live. You know, came to my gym, you know, see me, okay? Because my friend Alex brought him here. Alex, God rest his soul. God rest Mike Mentzer's soul. God rest Ray Mentzer's soul. They're all gone now, but, you know, and Bob Gruskin, God rest his soul. I'll go to my boys. But, yeah, Mike Mentzer actually broke my balls. He sat and watched me do an arm routine, and he said to me, there's no way that you're going all out if you can still do that many sets. There's no way. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to failure. You know what I mean? We won't get into that. But, you know, he did eat 60 grams. See, he believed in eating foods that were rich in the essential amino acids, and that's what you needed. That's his theory, because your body manufactured, you know, most of your amino acids except for the essentials. Now, there's different for some people. If there's 9, some say 8, you know, whatever. But you know what I'm talking about, okay? So he believed in lower amounts of protein, okay? There's a lot of guys who believe that. Schwarzenegger, he ate a lot of, like, he ate eggs, beef, cottage cheese. That was most of his protein, okay? And the beef that he ate was... a lot of times, he didn't just eat steak. He ate mostly hamburger meat, okay, which they called steak. You know, they all used to eat at that restaurant. The Germans, okay, they called it the Germans. That was not the name of the restaurant, but they called it the Germans because German people owned it, all right? I don't think it was the name of it because Leon Brown used to eat there all the time with him. And Leon's got a gazillion stories about Arnold and all that shit there. Arnold was just like eating pancakes and all that shit, but that's neither here nor there. Yes, it's true. The massive amounts of protein that guys are eating today come from the mental thinking, and even I am guilty of this, guys. Listen to me. I did the same thing. I took in like 300 grams of protein, but I was also 270 pounds, and I was 278. I went up to the most, and I was eating fucking massive amounts of protein, massive amounts of food to maintain that size. Plus, I was taking so much steroids that it seemed like I could eat pizza and I didn't get fat. That was just me with my genetics. I used to eat a lot of food. Back then, they ate less of carbohydrates. There was a lot more emphasis on the protein, which had fat in it. But but that's the way they ate. They didn't believe in. They weren't really counting the grams of protein and going crazy with that. You know, maybe a gram a pound per pound of body weight. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think Arnold hit 150 grams of protein. I'm not sure. I can ask Leon. But I do know Mike Mentzer only ate 60. I know he used to shoot for that. He didn't believe in eating much more than that. And that's a fact. I mean, look, guys, you have to do trial and error. Okay, These guys were on steroids, but they weren't on steroids all year round. They cycle of steroids, 3-4 months. And then take the rest of the year off, or take 4 months on, 4 months off, shit like that. They did not stay on all year long. It's not like today. It's nothing like today. That's why those guys look different than the guys today. It's because these guys here today go on stuff and never go off. You know, like, you know, some bodybuilders who, you know, haven't been off for 15, 20 years. They haven't been off a cycle. Now, you know, you're going to pay for that when you're older, probably. But, you know, that's why there's a lot of kidney problems with these guys when they retire and stuff. But bodybuilders did not take away. And you say, well, what does that have to do with it? It has everything to do with, you know, when you're taking steroids because of nitrogen, you know, retention and all that shit. That's how it works. You know, they take in a lot more protein and you can get bigger. You know, if you did that, if Mike Mentzer did that or Schwarzenegger did that, when they weren't on a cycle, you just get fat. So, I don't know. You know, so Mike, to answer your question, yes, it's true. That's how they did eat like that and grow. I think when I was younger, I ate maybe a gram. That's it. When I was on steroids, it was different. I ate 2.5 grams. You know, but whatever, that's a different story. But when you see those pictures of me, like, you know, like that. Wait, where is it? Right there, like that one where I'm natural and shit, you know, and all that. And I was teenager. Back then, you know, we didn't eat like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't eat a lot of I actually had more carbs. In 1980 and all that, 79, 80, that's when the carb shit started. Higher carbs, no fat. So I was more eating no fat, you know, and clean carbs, you know, from fruit and shit like that. And you know, brown rice, that kind of bullshit, you know what I mean? And this lean protein, chicken breast. I didn't like fish. Beef, we used to think had too much fat in it. I would eat in the off season, but if I was going to go for show, no way. Beef, I just ate chicken and shit, you know. Anyway, so there you go. Yes, it's true. Mike Mentzer only ate 60 grams. But also, you got, like I said, a lot of it has to do with the anabolics today. When you're on anabolic steroids, believe me, you're making muscle, and you need that protein because of nitrogen retention. Okay, here we go. So that's it. Let's go to the next one. All right. Paul Harvey. I believe this is an old one, too. I don't know if I answered this, but my girlfriend says I did not, because we actually highlight what I answered, what I didn't. But she said there's an old one. Maybe I did answer. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, but Paul Harvey wants to know, ECA, what dose was used back in the ephedrine ECA stack says that 50 milligrams of ephedrine, 75 milligrams of aspirin, 275 milligrams of caffeine. He's saying, but if he bought ephedrine today, it would only be 8 milligrams per tablet. The aspirin part, it kind of keeps your norepinephrine, norepinephrine levels, which is like adrenaline. It kind of keeps that up. All right, and you know, obviously, your caffeine and your ephedrine are the stimulants. Aspirin's not a stimulant. Okay, but here's the problem with aspirin. Aspirin fucks up your stomach. And aspirin is an NSAID, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug. Now, there are some guys who do not like, I'm not going to say, but I've talked to certain people, because I know some of them get a little pissy when you mention their names. But I know that some of them did not like the aspirin part, because aspirin also, not does it only causes rot gut. You know, it could fuck your gut up if you take too much of it. Even though that's 75 milligrams is not bad. I don't know where you're getting fucking 50 milligrams of ephedrine. It's a lot. That's a lot. The little white crosses, which would make you fly, were 25. So that's like 2 white crosses. And you're going to throw that in with 275 milligrams of caffeine? That's like 3 cups of coffee. Dude, you're going to fucking, you know, that's one ECA. I don't know where you're getting that, where that comes from, but I can tell you this, if you take that, you know, you're pushing hard when you start that kind of shit. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's so fucking safe. All that ECA stack shit is bullshit. I don't like. Look, I love. Listen, guys, listen to me. Relax. I love the ephedrine. You know that. I always talk about the cute little ephedrine. They were so cute, the little cute white crosses. I loved them. But you got to be careful. You start mixing that with the caffeine. I don't like to mix. It's either ephedrine or the caffeine. Never. It's like steak and chicken, okay? You're never going to take... me. I'll never take chicken over steak. Never. Chicken is always, forget about it. Steak, right there. So for me, ephedrine was a steak. I know some of you saying it funny, ephedrine, or it's ephedrine, or ephedrine, whatever. I always took the ephedrine with the, on its own, okay? I like ephedrine. I mildly like caffeine. The aspirin part I don't like also, because you got to remember that it's got those, it hits receptors where it can actually reduce inflammation, which means muscle growth. There's a lot of people, like I know Victor Martinez used to say that he didn't want to take, what do you call it, like if he had like let's say swelling on his knee or something like that, he didn't like to take any anti-inflammatories, you know what I mean, because it could also fuck up muscle sizes, like inflammation, you know what I'm saying? I think he didn't want to take Advils, if I remember. I could be wrong. I think it was ibuprofen. He did not want to take that. You know, he would rather take a Tylenol. I know a lot of guys that would rather take a Tylenol, you know, for pain and everything, or, you know, if they have like an injury or whatever, because they didn't want that anti-inflammatory response to happen. And aspirin is an anti-inflammatory. So I understand it protects. It keeps your ephedrine and your caffeine levels. It keeps it keeps them. How can I tell you? It's supposed to keep your fucking your norepinephrine, which is your adrenaline, basically. It keeps that up. But I don't know. You know, some people, I don't think it has like, you know. There's people believe that you can get ripped. I don't believe it. That's how I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I'm not a big fan of the aspirin part. Okay, of that. I don't think you need all three of those added together. That's tough, to be honest with you. I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking aspirin a day, you know, when you're trying to, for heart stuff. That's 81 milligrams of aspirin. And this year is what? 75. So that's like a baby aspirin. I get it. But for bodybuilding purposes, I mean, that's actually can keep your, like I said, your epinephrine levels level, your norepinephrine. So it's going to, like I said, it can affect the heart. It actually will make it more effective, enhance it. I don't know if I'm making sense, but that's what it does. I don't like that component, plus the anti-inflammatory stuff, plus it is tough on the stomach, okay? If you need it because you have heart problems and you need to keep your blood thin, I understand the whole aspirin a day, you know, blah, 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 blah. But you got to take that with food, and you know, and you're mixing it, when you start mixing it with caffeine, which is already a gut buster, okay, go take a bunch of caffeine, you'll be sitting on the toilet, you know what I mean? And you're pissing all the time. And ephedra kind of swells the prostate, so you can't piss. So you got to piss because of the caffeine, but you can't piss because the ephedrine kind of fucking makes your fucking piece of God there. It makes your fucking, give you that swimming pool deck where it's like this big, and your fucking prostate's is a little swelling. You know what I mean? If you've ever taken ephedrine before, you know what I'm talking about. You've had that experience where you go in to pee and you're like flying, take out your dick and it's like all fucking tight, like, you know, like you just came out of an ice cold swimming pool, and then you try to pee and little drops come out. You know what I mean? But yet the urge to pee is as strong because the caffeine's pushing that shit. The caffeine's a diuretic. I don't like this ECA stock. That's what I'm fucking trying to get to, okay? I don't like it. If I'm going to take, I don't like the, you don't need those two fucking together, ephedrine and caffeine. It's too much flying. It's too much on the heart, okay? I don't know who makes these things up or comes up with these brain ideas. But for me, I'd rather take just the ephedrine, right? If not today, everything else is laced with caffeine, so that's your go-to thing. Because ephedrine is not really legit right now. You know, I don't know if they legalized it again, they didn't legalize it, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Stop fucking around. All right. So there we go. So what did we learn? We learned, again, that Greg fucking reads like a third grader. We learned that, you know, if you want to take PEDs when you're older, if you want to, well, not PEDs, if you want to take the testosterone TRT when you're older, you go ahead. I think it's a healthy thing, but only take a healthy amount and keep your fucking, do your PCT when if you come off, or, you know, every couple months. I like to do it just to get, you know, everything going. Do your liver, keep your liver tab stuff up, you know, Live 52, you know, like I said, Tudka, NAC, any liver care stuff, milk thistle. I don't give a shit. I know this, guys. Milk thistle doesn't do anything. Yes, it does. It helps with scarring, okay, cirrhosis. Don't listen to these fucking YouTube guys. They don't know what they're talking about. I'm just telling you, okay, from experience. Do shit like that. You know, obviously masturbate to keep your fucking test levels up. To keep your, you know, your shit working. Excuse me. Not to keep your test levels, but to keep your shit working. Also, what else did we learn? We learned that SARMS do affect your liver, all right, and kidneys and everything else. And if you're worried, you know, like, it can affect your hormones. It can throw your hormone shit off. So it does affect your testosterone levels in a way. And again, if taking something like soy product can actually fuck up your estrogen and make your testosterone low and your estrogen high, then what makes you think something that affects your androgen, you know, selective androgen modulator, what makes you think that some of those, when they hit the receptor, doesn't also create the negative effect? It does. Don't think it doesn't. I don't care what some fucking YouTube does, Momo doesn't know what he's talking about. I've taken all this shit. And my friends, I'm around guys who took it. So, fuck them. What else? 60 grams of protein, yes, that's what Mike Mentzer did. But you got to remember, back in those days, those guys weren't on steroids all year round. They were not on steroids all year. Okay? Keep that in mind, and that makes a big difference. Because when you're on steroids, it works through steroids work through nitrogen retention, which means that the more protein you eat, the more you can build muscle, the whole bit, blah, 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 blah. Okay? So it's true. Same thing with Arnold. Arnold, I don't even know if he ate. I think he ate 0.75 grams of protein, and Arnold only weighed like 220 maybe, whatever. 225. Don't believe the fucking magazines. The ECA stack, I don't like it. Alright, I like ephedrine by itself. I'll take caffeine, but I don't like the whole aspirin part. Aspirin could fuck up your stomach. If you don't need to take aspirin, there's no reason why you should be taking it in a supplement, thinking that you're going to get fucking lean from it. The only thing it does is it enhances the ephedrine caffeine effect, which is the norepinephrine in the body, which is like adrenaline. It can do all that stuff, but that can actually affect your heart. So you don't really want that, okay? You don't really want that. And I don't give a shit you're going to get other guys saying, no, Valentino, you're wrong. You know, the aspirin is really good because it affects this receptor, blah, 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 blah. No, it's not. It's not good. Okay, I don't give a shit. It's anti-inflammatory, and for a bodybuilder, we don't really want that. That's why most guys take Tylenol, okay? That's why I told you Victor Martinez wouldn't even take, you know, if he had bad pain or joints were fucked up, he didn't want to take, like, ibuprofen. He used to say it. It's not good. All right. There you go. Some of you guys kill me. You're not asking me the questions. If you don't like these, whoa, you're not asking me the questions that you could be asking me. Ask me questions. Put them down. Whatever you want to know, we'll talk about. I know what I'm talking about. I talk to you from experience. I told you I've been around every pro bodybuilder from Arnold Schwarzenegger to John Gremick. Okay, I've been around these guys. I know what they do. I've talked with them. I've seen them in the gym. I've seen Schwarzenegger in the gym. Mike Mentzer's been in my gym. Fucking, I hung out with Ray Mentzer a little bit. You know, I'm just telling you. Okay. Do you understand what I'm telling you? I know what I'm talking about. I don't give a shit what these other guys tell you. It's not true. It's not true. You'll read where cooking chicken with the skin on enhances this, and you'll read the other thing. No, cooking chicken with the skin on is bad. You know, what are you fucking... You got to go by the experience. If you really want to know, try everything for yourself. And then you come to your own conclusions. There you go. I'm giving you my experience. Gabish? Got me? You understand? All right. Listen to me. I fucking love you guys, but you gotta ask me the questions. Don't be afraid to ask. You can ask me anything. It could be about anything. Alright? Alright. Simmer down. Be good to your girl. Be good to your wife. Be good to your significant other. Be excellent to your kids. Excellent to yourself. Okay? Pay your child support. Don't like the deadbeat dad. You guys know that shit. Be good to you. You're not a loser. You're not a fucking... You are a Momo. We're all Momos. I'm a Momo too. You're definitely a fucking Momo. So, wear that with pride. But you're not a fucko. You might be. But we could change that, okay? If you listen to me. So listen to me. Stop fucking around. Do what I told you. And if you don't believe me, experiment for yourself and come to your own conclusion. There you go. It's not rocket science here, bro. It's not Momo science. It's Momo science. It's not bro science. I don't like all these fucking idiots on the goddamn internet. You know, there's too many guys, you know, it's 25 years old, 30 years old, and they think they know everything. And I've been working out for 50, it's going to be 50 years next year. 50 years. 49 years. Alright? I've seen it all. Been there, done that. There you go. I'll see you in the next video. Stop fucking around.